What's up, YouTube? This is everything we sold this weekend. We had a decent weekend. We sold a lot of stuff. I think we sold like 28 items for almost $600. We had a 15% off sale going on at our store this weekend, so I think that helped. But we hadn't listed anything for a little while, so I'm surprised we did that well. But anyway, my name is Larry. I've been a full-time reseller since 1997, and I buy all kinds of stuff. We do autographs, and we do media, we do snapback hats, we do t-shirts, pretty much anything we can make money on. And what we do is we show you what we buy and what exactly we sell, what we sell it for, how to ship it, how to thrift it sometimes, and that way you can make money too. So let's see what we sold. We sold a backlash. It's this one right here. We bought this at a pawn shop for 75 cents and we sold it for $9.99. Sold a few jerseys, so let's go ahead and look for them all here at once. The one jersey I sold should have been right on top. Oh, there it is. We sold this Randy Moss jersey. I haven't put it away yet. This is a starter jersey. We picked this up for like $4, I think. And we sold it for $25, like 58 or something weird because it was a 15% off. And now I'm looking for, I believe it was a TO. There we go, probably this one. Reebok Owens jersey. We paid probably about $4 or $5 for it. We sold it for $23.79. Sold a autograph way too cheap. It was the Governor and what's her name, Michelle. Can't remember where I put it in here, so I'm gonna have to look through it. There it is. Like I said, it's got the Governor's autograph here. It's got Michonne's autograph, and I sold it way too cheap just to get rid of it. Sold it for $40. We sold an 80s white ringer. If you don't know what that is, I'll explain it to you. This is a Made in USA. This shirt's probably from the 80s. See how it's got a little red ring around the collar? And I think it also has it around the sleeves too. So when you see a plain shirt with a different color collar with a ring like that, they're called ringers. So when your description, you would put, you know, vintage, white, blank, Made in USA, shirt, ringer, because it's a ringer. And like I said, these ringer shirts sell pretty well. This one came out of that 450 t-shirts we bought for 150 bucks at the Goodwill last year, probably last summer. It ended up being like a quarter or 50 cents, whatever that is. 450 shirts for 150 bucks. You can do the math. We sold this one for $22 today. Sold a DVD called Captain Kidd or something. I have no idea what this is. I don't remember seeing this. Like I said, I'm starting to get so many movies, I just don't remember this stuff anymore. There it is. Captain Kidd and the Slave Girl. It's out of print. It's used. I picked it up for $1. And we sold it for $16.99. And we also sold one of these. Let's go ahead and do this. Captain America. It's new. We bought this for $1 at a pawn shop. Sold it for $7.64. Sold a Blu-ray. Something about Panic in the Streets. Right there. Bought this for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Sold it for $7.99. Sold a DVD called Misery. There it is. We bought this one at the Dollar Tree for $1. Sold it for $7.64. We also sold, I just saw it, The Maid. We sold this for $7.64. We bought this for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Sold PS4 Fallout. We bought 10 of these at the pawn shop. And this was the last one. We paid $1 a piece for these. We sold all the rest of them for full price, but this one was 15% off. So we've got $9.64 for this one. That's the last one we had. Sold a Harem Scarum. It was a Elvis movie. There we go. It was new. We picked it up at a pawn shop for $1. Sold it for $9.49. Dawn of the Dead and Land of the Dead combo right there. I think we bought this at a pawn shop for $1. Sold it for $6.72 with our sale. Sold The Boy 2. Let's check and see if it's a Blu-ray. Haha. That's why we couldn't find it. It's a brand new Blu-ray. We bought this at a pawn shop for $2 and we sold it for $12.91. We bought a lot of these Craftsman shirts. They were brand new. We paid $1.99 for them at a thrift store, and we sold one today for extra large, $16.41. And here's the same shirt. We ended up getting a few different sizes. We bought like 10 or 20 of these. Just figured we could make one listing in different sizes and be quick and make a few bucks. Sold this one for $16.44. Paid $1.99 for it. All right, we sold this Sonequa Martin Green. She played Sasha. Sold this for $25.99. I think we paid about $8 for it, maybe. We sold a Major Harris photo. This one right here. This is The Run. If you haven't seen it, The Run, go to YouTube, punch in Major Harris, The Run, and you'll be amazed. He made like 11 people miss tackles. It was pretty awesome. But we had about $3 in this, and we sold it for $17.99. Look how empty our video game thing is. If you guys remember a few months ago, this thing was jam-packed. This is I, Pet, and Friend. I think we paid the $1 for this at a pawn shop. Sold it for $10.19. Sold Live, Die, and Forget. It's a really good movie. If you guys haven't seen this movie, you need to watch this movie. This movie's great. It was new. We paid $1 for it at a pawn shop. Sold it for $8.36. We sold this Michael Cudlitz. He was Abraham on The Walking Dead, but this was his Southland character. We ended up getting this in a trade. My buddy got this up at a convention in Pittsburgh, Steel City Con or something. And I had something he wanted, and he traded me this and some other stuff for the stuff he wanted. So we ended up selling this for $21.24. CDs are getting empty too. We really got to start getting some more stuff. Since the world has changed now, we don't go to 100 thrift stores like we used to. There we go. Aerosmith. This is actually the mirrored version. And for some reason, the mirrored version is worth a little bit more. We paid $1 for this at Butler's Junction, and we sold it for $19.99. I believe we sold this trucker jacket. It's a Levi's, 42 regular, I believe. I think I paid something around $5 for it, and I sold it for $49.99. This is a Earnhardt Goodwrench satin jacket. I sold this thing way too cheap. It's a Bridgeport made in USA. I don't know why I had it so cheap, but this sold for $49.99. I think I paid $5 for it. Sold a couple 8x10s to a guy. Right here's one of them. This guy got a real good deal. This is Anthony Anderson, I think. I have these in alphabetical order. It's this guy right here. I can't remember his name. James DeBello or something like that. This is actually a photo from Detroit Rock City. And we sold those two photos, this one and the Anthony Anderson, together for $28.88. I think the Anthony Anderson we only had like $2 in, and this one we only had 99 cents in. We ended up buying them at an auction from a friend of mine that I know his stuff is real. Bloody Valentine. This came out of that collection that you guys heard me talk about like a week ago, where they had all these awesome DVDs and Blu-rays. I paid $38 for a stack of them, and I've already made hundreds of dollars off of it. Yeah, this was a sealed Shout Factory. These things are really expensive. Someone got a great deal on it because, like I said, everything was 15% off this weekend, and they paid $27.47 for it. It's a USB microphone for a 360, still sealed. It was just sitting at the thrift store, and I think it had $5 on it, and I kind of passed on it. I was like, I don't know. So then the lady's like, well, it'd be 50% off today if you wanted it. I was like, okay, I'll grab it. So I had $2.50 in this, and we sold it for $28.49. Harley Davidson 2007 Sturgis, like sleeveless blue jean type shirt. We picked this up for like $2 at the thrift store the other day, and we sold it for $28.99 today. As I was showing you that, we sold this Jeanette Goldstein. She was Diamondback in Near Dark with Bill Paxton and Lance Hendrickson. Awesome movie. And we sold this for $16.99. They made me a best offer, but it was already too cheap at like 15% off. I couldn't go down any further, and I denied the offer, and they went ahead and paid full price. We just sold this. It was Elevation Worship. It's new. It's sealed. Paid $1 for it, and we sold it for $10.19 with our sale. We sold. Hopefully, you guys found some stuff you might be able to sell. Like I said, a very big variety of stuff. If you want to stick around after this, I'm going to show you guys how to ship some stuff because I had some people that are watching want to know how to ship different things. So if I have some different things here than I had before, I'll show you. Have a good one, guys. Peace. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the all button. That way you can see all my videos.